I hope if you're watching this, you've seen my previous Sims videos. If you have, you will know that I've created a restaurant, I've used the cheat code, I've got plenty of money on the Sims. What we're going to do today is put that money to good use. One of my favourite programs is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is a great program where chefs compete to basically win the prize, which is head chef in Las Vegas in Gordon Ramsay's new restaurant. So it's a great program. What I'm doing today is I'm going to build Hell's Kitchen, the restaurant. Check out my other videos, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.
So, if you haven't watched Hell's Kitchen, then you're going to basically see what it looks like. Hell's Kitchen is Gordon Ramsay's TV program, and Hell's Kitchen is also the name of the restaurant. But, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to describe it as if you've already seen Hell's Kitchen and you know what I'm building. So, the front piece here in Hell's Kitchen is the seating area. So, customers come in and they sit in the main seating area, which is the big square at the front. The two squares that are reasonably big are the kitchens, which is where the red team go against the blue team. Behind that we have the cupboards. If you watch Hell's Kitchen, quite often Gordon Ramsay takes them into the pantry and screams at them when they've burnt something. So that's what that is. Then they go out into the hallway, and then behind that is their bedrooms, because the program, the Hell's Kitchen, they sleep there. It's a competition. So we've got the main bit at the front, which is the seating area, and we've got the two kitchens because it's a rivalry kitchen, red v blue. And then behind that, you've got two small rooms, which are said like the pantry cupboard, which is where Gordon Ramsay takes them and usually screams at them. If you watch the program, that's what he usually does. And then behind that, when you watch it on the program, they leave, walk down the corridor, and then they go to their rooms. So they live at the back of the restaurant. Why they're there? Because they're there every day. They may come from all over America, and they're going to live there for however long they're in a competition, which could be a few weeks. So yeah, so we've got everything that's in the real Hell's Kitchen. But one thing I just remembered is that on Hell's Kitchen they also have like celebrity booths, or they call that the VIP table, which is obviously the very important customers that they get. So each restaurant, red and blue, will have a VIP booth where customers and celebrities come, but it's not every episode. If you actually watch the program, they only every couple episodes they'll get a VIP. It's not all the time. But I've just remembered that, so I'm going to put it in because we're going to make this as real and as best as we can. And you've got the wall there which separates the two kitchens. We're going to put in all the countertops because that's what it's like. You've got the red kitchen, the blue kitchen, the wall in between, the rivalry kitchens. And then you sit there in the main square and you can watch what's going on. You can watch the cooking, watch Gordon Ramsay scream at them. So we're just going to do some of the, the stuff that I call the boring stuff. So that is the walls. Well, actually it's quite good to see the walls be put up because that takes the shape. But what I mean is the wallpaper, the windows, doors, flooring. That's the boring stuff. But obviously in these Sims videos we got to do that. The restaurant itself really is quite simple, quite plain. So most of my detail is going to come to when I actually decorate the restaurant in a little while. I'm going to try and actually get some blue and red in, because as I said, if you've watched the program you'll know it's blue team v red team. That's until they get to like the final 5 and then they get their black jackets. That's when it gets serious in the competition. But we're going to do the blue v red and we're going to set it up like that for now. But I'm just trying to do all the simple things, flooring, walls. I'm going to have to put the front of the restaurant will look slightly different from real life, because in real life they don't have no windows at the front of their restaurant. It's just like a big Hell's Kitchen sign. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put, in a little while, put some like concrete outside of the restaurant, because on the program they usually drive in their cars. There's like a concrete, some stairs to go in, and then yeah. Obviously there is probably a lot more that I could add on to this, like when they leave Hell's Kitchen they usually leave through the entrance door, like if they're evicted. So when they say you're fired, for example, he usually says give me a jacket, and then they leave through an entrance and through the corridor. But I've not got quite enough space for that, so we're just going to stick to the restaurant and the cooking area. But as I said, I'm really trying to put in all the effort. I'm putting some big windows in. As I said, in the actual program, on the actual real life one, they don't have any windows at all, but for this purpose I need some light in the restaurant. So I'm just going to put some big doors in. I've tried to speed this up for you guys, but to be honest, this video in about 5 minutes time, that's when it gets good, because that's when you'll see me decorating it, and that's when I'm going to put in all the details, and I actually have a really good vision in my head of I can make this really look like Hell's Kitchen. And I hope some of you watch it. If you actually watch Hell's Kitchen and you're watching the new season, comment down below. If you're watching it, comment down below who you want to win. At the moment in Hell's Kitchen is down to the Black Jackets, the final fives. That's getting serious. There's only a couple of weeks left in the series so far. The All-Star series, I think it's series 17 now. So yeah, Hell's Kitchen is a great program, and if you like this video, then potentially check out the program. Gordon Ramsay, it's great. Cool. Back to designing. So yeah, I'm just putting in them windows. Nothing too exciting. I need to try and get this done as fast as possible. Yeah. So let's just speed this up for a little while. So, in Hell's Kitchen, one of the things they have is all the people who are the customers can actually see the entire kitchen. So that's why there's no wall. I'm going to put a whole row of like countertops. I've got to remove a little bit more wall as well in a minute, because the two kitchens are not connected, and as I've got it at the moment is the wall comes too far forward, so that the two kitchens aren't connected, so I need to remove a little bit more wall. Yeah, but as I said, so yeah, Gordon Ramsay program is a great competition. There's usually about like 8 in each team, and they do blue v reds. Starts off as boys v girls, and then it mixes up a little bit. So the teams get changed, and Gordon puts some on the others to try and make it even. But yeah, that's where I think the blue v red originated from, but then what happens is they change it so that the blue v red doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl or anything like that. I haven't put no toilets on this one because in the program you never see the toilets, so I don't know where they are, so we don't see that. So yeah, as I said, I'm just putting all the countertops in. I'm not making any gaps in the counters because on the program you don't see any gaps in the counters. There must be like one of them countertops that lifts up, but they don't have that on the Sims. They should. You know, the counter, and you just lift up the top, and then it turns into like a little door. So yeah, moving the wall. So yeah, so I'm going to fill the chairs out in a minute. But so far, the design kind of looks similar to Hell's Kitchen. You've got the bit at the beginning where I'm going to put tables and chairs, and then you've got the two kitchens, and the VIP booths, and the back cupboards. I really have like thought of everything. Alright, time to start putting some restaurant. If you're looking to build a restaurant, by the way, and you've seen how I've found this restaurant furniture, you can follow this. So you go down to the very bottom where it says like, the drop down box, and it says restaurants. So you go from there. So I'm just going to stick in the booths on each side. VIP booth. Got to put in some what to do next. I might do cookers. There's some big cookers and so forth. Or might do tables and chairs. But at least the VIP booth's done. I want the tables and chairs, but usually they have big round tables. And I can't find any big round tables. So I'm going to have to go with little round tables. See, they're too small. But I don't know how to lay them out either, because you don't see the restaurant layout that much, so we're going to wing it. Just realised them were all white, and I'm going to do the tables in red and blue, so let's try again. So we're going to do like one side red and one side blue, but what they usually do on Hell's Kitchen is tables are all black clear, and you can sit wherever you want. And then sometimes you choose from the red menu, or you choose from the blue menu, and then you get a red plate and a blue plate, and there are different ways to each week. But for this video, we're going to do blue tables on one side, red on the other, and then we're going to do the same. So the side that's blue in the tables will have some blue kitchen appliances, and the stuff on the red side and the red tables have red kitchen appliances, and that's how we're going to do the red v blue, and that's how we're going to get in the Hell's Kitchen theme. I'm hoping that I can see on this game certain items you can change the colour of. Well, actually, to be fair with you, nearly every item you can change the colour of, and that's the really good thing. I like that about this game. What makes it better from all the others, that you can actually change as many items as you usually. You can change the colour on nearly every item, so that's really cool. I do quite like that. So yes, you can see that's a red cooker for the red side of the kitchen. I need more windows to make it brighter, but you can see I'm going to get some blue stuff now at the other side, red and blue. Alright, add this in. So I've just skipped forward a little bit. So in Hell's Kitchen they have the cookers around the edges and in the middle. Depends. To be fair, actually they have a lot of their cookers, frying pans in the middle, but what I'm going to do here is add the islands in the middle and the bins, because Gordon Ramsay quite often has a row with them and throws their food in the bin. So there's plenty of bins there. So realistically, as I said, they're making this really real. Gordon Ramsay throws their food in the bin when they cook it bad and they burn it. So you've got to have them bins available. I've got them islands in the middle so they can cook their food on the outside and then prepare it in the middle, and before they take it over to be like checked and served or put in the bin. I'm just putting in some beds at the back, as I said. So you have the dining area, the two kitchens, and in the back's where they sleep. Because obviously it's a competition, so they live there because they're there for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I don't really know. The program goes on for a long time. There must be like 15 episodes, but I reckon they're only there for like 4 weeks max in real life. As I said, at the moment there's 5 people left, and it's the final 5. So I'm putting in 5 beds, 3 and 2. And let's just have a little look at what else we can put in. But you know what? So far, I'm really pleased. It actually looks really good. The blue side, the red, I've got the colour scheme, I've got the VIP booths, I've got the bedrooms at the back. It looks good. Adding a little bit to the front. Obviously, I can't really make it look that much like the TV studios because Sims doesn't have what I need. But we're going to add some nice lights outside, because Gordon Ramsay at the front usually turns on this like fire flame at the beginning of like when he lets his customers in, and he has a concrete where the customers come in and park their cars. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you again soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.